Hello, this is Charles Shaw from Dividend Discovery. Today we are following up with our mini series on 10 ways to lose money in property investing. Last time we covered the risk, the potential downside, the exposure that comes with long project cycles. Today we're going to talk about exit options. So this is where I always use the start with analogy. So it's like insurance, where you don't want it until you need it, especially things like health insurance. And car insurance for them. So there's something you pay every day. So you suffer with certainty these minor costs, with the hope that if there's a day you need to suffer with high uncertainty on major cost, then somebody else will cover that for you. So this is typical insurance. And to me, there's a similar kind of value for having that kind of multiple exits of strategies in property investing as well. A kind of a typical thing I hear all the time in the industry is people use this, I suppose, inspirational quote. So the idea is, if you're really committed, if you cut all your, alternative options and you just commit this and you get the results. I would say yes and no to that. So I think there's a time, there's a situation that this saying works. So for example, if you're losing weight, and then this is kind of shown in experiments where, one of the most effective way to lose weight is if you have a material bet. Let's say you bet 20,000, 50,000 pounds with your friend. If you don't lose certain amount by a certain date, then you forfeit that money. Then you will see results. So this is where you have a dominant influence on the outcome. Where then I would say go all in, right? So it makes sense. However, if you're in this case. So this is the island. This is one of the Hawaiian islands. Beautiful. The problem is this is a volcanic island. So you may take the island, you may burn the boat, but if let's say the volcano erupts, then good luck. And sort of what I want to take away from this is, it says, similar to that island, there's a lot of uncertainty in what we do in property. Right? So especially, if you're involved in any degree of planning, then you would definitely feel the pain that we felt in the past, or some of them were still happening now. There's these external, such as like planning departments. It's very difficult to influence them. You could be the best developer. However, if that piece of paper is not moving forward because it's stuck in somebody's pile and the person is on holiday, then tough. Similarly, you have alternative investments out there, for example, so you can buy hotel rooms with guaranteed, at least initially guaranteed yields. And again, the question I would ask is, okay, so if I don't have to hold these, so if I want to sell, so if I want an alternative option, then how quickly can I sell those and at what value? So there's a lot of, it's all right. The kind of the target exit route may be okay, but if the moment you ask, what's my alternatives, it becomes very difficult in some of these asset classes. If you look at the, in investment, sometimes people refer this to the lost decade, where in that 10-year time period, essentially the asset price went, so it went down first and then it kind of recovered. Essentially, investors didn't experience any net gains in that period of time. What happens in reality is, if you're able to hold. Right. I actually met holding investors who actually was very grateful for the financial crash, because to them, what happens is market crashes, the bank steps in, lowers the rate, then essentially their entire holding portfolio now has a much lower financing cost. So actually they achieve a stable gross yield, and later on, if they wish to sell, and then they can wait. So once the market recovers, for example in 2018, if the impulsive equity again, they could look at exit that position. So I think Munger's against this is my personal hero. He put it very nicely, saying volatility. To him, volatility means two things, or risk, it means two things. So not volatility, because in a lot of industries, people assume they're the same, but to Munger, they're very different. So risk to them is a risk of permanent capital loss, and also risk of inadequate returns. And I think both, a lot can be said on exit options to get both. So if you have multiple exit options, you can avoid, for example, if you switch to holding, then you can avoid, having to sell at a loss. And also, if you are able to switch between, let's say, holding and selling, or different kind of business modes, then you can optimize to get the best returns for that particular market condition. Okay, so this is what we're going to go through on exit options. Next time we will go through the third point on the business side, which is outsourcing judgment. Thank you. Bye bye.